Didik TV KPM.
Number 14, please.
Aha, yes. Hello.
Hi, sir. Warm welcome.
Thank you so much. Oh, I would like to open a bank account.
Wow, sounds great. Okay, thank you very much for choosing our bank as your preference. Okay. What type of account would you like to open?
Oh, what type of account? What type of
to
accounts
help
we have?
we have saving account, we have current account, and we have FD,
Oh.
fixed deposit.
Oh, what are the differences between these accounts?
Okay, for your knowledge, we are giving the highest interest rate for FD, that is about 8% in the town.
Oh, okay. What type of bank account should I open?
Didik TV KPM.
Hello everyone, you are now watching Didik TV KPM. That's right, we have our level 2 session happening right now. Our subject for today is Mathematics DLP Year 6. Now what does the bank and interest rate got to do with what we're going to learn today? But before that, let's have a look at the teacher's profile. That's right, and our sign language interpreter for this lesson is none other than Teacher Shamila from SK Pendidikan Khas Jalan Pil, Kuala Lumpur. Hi teacher, how are you today? Wonderful. And of course, to lead our lesson for today, we have Teacher Kalai from SJKT Batu Cave, Selangor. Hi teacher.
Hi, Sean.
How are you doing today?
I'm great. How about you? You're looking good today.
Thank you so much, and so do you. Actually, I have a very, very important question. What are we learning today?
Okay, that's the vibes of mathematics. You're eager to learn, you're eager to know, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's explore together with our kids out there. Okay, so today's topic is about money. Okay. So what do you want to learn about money? Okay, so kids out there, you're going to know more and more terms in financial literature. Okay, so you're going to recognize what is cost price, selling price, profit, loss, discount, rebate. Okay, normally discount and rebate are the same, but what's the difference between discount and rebate? Okay, so voucher, bill, receipt, invoice, asset, liability, interest, dividend, and service tax. Okay, kids? Okay, Sean?
Yes.
How do you feel when you hear all these terms?
There is actually quite a lot of terms that we'll be learning today, and I'm actually looking forward to knowing each of these terms.
Today's lesson is going to be a very compact one. Okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So, as I explained just now, we can categorize all the terms into buying and selling details. Okay, buying and selling deals or details. Also can classify to documents, asset, liability, insurance, and takaful.
Okay.
And we have others. Okay, what are the others? We will know about it. Okay. And then, okay, we have cost price. Okay, any idea about cost price?
Cost price, is that what we pay for in the shops?
Yes. Okay. Where are the goods comes from? Sean, can you help the kids? Yes,
Maybe
they
from
manufacture in the factory, right?
Yeah.
From the factory, it will go to the middleman. That middleman will send to the shopkeepers, right? So,
Yes.
a price of goods obtained by a seller, we call it as cost price. Okay. For an example, I have give a TV, smart TV there. Okay, can you say the price, Sean?
The price here is 5,789 ringgit.
Okay, that is the cost price. Okay,
Okay.
the original price of the smart TV. Okay, and we also have selling price.
Okay.
Okay, what is the selling price?
So the selling price is what we pay for in the shops.
Yes, when once the seller get that goods, okay, with the cost price, he will determine the selling price.
Okay.
So the price of selling of a good. Okay, just now the same smart TV you can see there. Okay, now the selling price become
6,000 ringgit.
6,000. Okay, normally you want to fix the selling price. What you will do? Either you mark up the price or you drop the price.
Yeah.
You
So I
decrease
think
the price or you increase the price?
I think we will
As
normally
a-
try to sell it higher than the cost price,
Yes,
right?
because why? You want to get
Profit.
yes. So we have profit next. Okay, as a young entrepreneur, kids out there, you must know. Okay, what is profit? It obtained when the selling price is higher than the cost price. Why we must selling it higher? Because you want to get the profit. Okay, just now you see the cost price and the selling price, right? Okay. Once we have profit, we also have, any guess on that?
Maybe loss?
Yes, okay. What is loss, kids? Okay, it's happened or obtained when the cost price is higher than the selling price. Okay, vice versa. Okay, just now the TV 5,789.
Yep.
You sell it for 5,550 ringgit. It is loss.
Because it's
Right.
lower than the cost
Yes.
price.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the 4 terms I would like to introduce. Okay.
Alright, and hopefully those of you watching right now understand these 4 terms. And right now we're going to take a short break. We'll be back to you on Level 2 on DLP KPM. Welcome back. You are now watching Level 2 on DLP KPM. Our subject for today is Mathematics DLP Year 6, where the topic is money. Alright, Teacher Kalai, shall we continue?
Yeah, Sean. Okay, that was awesome just now. What are the 4 terms we learned?
The 4 terms that we learned are the cost price, selling price, profit, and loss.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, can you see the smartphone over there, Sean?
This one?
Yeah. What's the price?
Yes. The price here is 4,320
Okay, just a
ringgit.
simple test on you. If you want to have a profit,
Okay.
how much you'll sell it?
I must sell it.
And
for-
before that, are you going to sell the smartphone?
Well, yes, I am actually selling
Yeah,
it right now. This is
okay.
a special price. Yes,
Yeah.
4,320.
Yeah, you want to sell it for profit. How much
Yes.
will mark up or how much the price you will fix it?
Okay, so this showing here is the cost price, right?
Yeah.
So if the cost price is 4,320 ringgit, if I want to earn a profit, it should be higher than the cost price.
An example for that?
example will be maybe 5,000 ringgit.
Wow, okay, it's a huge profit, I think.
Oh,
okay,
yes.
if you want to sell it for loss,
If I want to sell it for loss, maybe I'll sell it for about 4,000 ringgit.
okay, for loss you just give the reduced bit only. Okay,
Oh,
when you
yeah.
want to have profit, you increase high, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so that's the cost price and selling price. Okay, you want to explore more on terms?
Yes,
Financial
please.
literature. Okay. Now, you see there, the cost price of a camera is 6,000.
Yes.
Okay, how much is the profit? So, to find the profit, we have to minus cost price from the selling price. Here we have formulas. Okay.
Okay.
So, can you see it in the screen?
Yes.
So, how much is the profit?
The profit is 3,000 ringgit.
After you minus the cost price, right?
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
Now, next, another example. Okay, it's a laptop which
Yes.
is cost 2,000, right? Okay, how much is the cost price?
Now, because the selling price is 4,500 ringgit.
Okay, the profit they gain is 2,000.
2,000,
So they want the cost price. So
cost
to
price.
find the cost price, you have to minus profit that you gain from the selling price.
Okay, yeah. And then here we have the cost price is 2,500 ringgit.
Okay. So the cost price is 2,500. That means it is lesser than the selling price because
yeah.
you obtain the profit.
Yes.
Correct? Okay. Good understanding. Okay, next we have another example of smartphone. The profit of the smartphone is 500, right? How
Yes.
much is the selling price? And you see the cost price is
The cost price for this is
2,300.
2,300. Yes.
Okay. So how much? How about the selling price?
So because like what teacher Kala has mentioned earlier, the cost price is 2,300. If I want to sell it with a profit of 500 ringgit, I have to add that. So cost price, add the profit, and the selling price will be 2,800 ringgit.
Okay, you're right. Okay. Next, we have the scenario here. The two scenario here. The two hawkers here. Okay. One is the small hawker.
Okay.
And the other one is the, I think, what is that? It's about food, right? Okay.
Yes.
So what is happening there that day?
So here, the capital spent for selling chendol today was 129 ringgit. The sales for today is only 85 ringgit.
No, from the picture, what is happening on that day?
Oh, okay. So I see it's actually, it looks like it's raining.
Yeah, it's a rainy day, kids. Okay, what will happen to the small hawkers like that? So they might
they might have less customers.
And they might face loss, right?
Yes.
Okay, we see the example here. Calculate the loss incurred by the chendol hawker. Okay, to find the loss, Sean, we have to minus selling price from the cost price. Okay,
Yes.
because why? It is a loss. So of course the selling price will be lesser than the cost price.
Yes, correct.
Okay, we have to understand on that. Okay, so we minus 85 from 129. We have 44. That is the loss of the chendol hawker is 442. Okay, sorry, 44.
44.
Right, 44.
Okay, 44
yes, 44.
ringgit. Yes.
Okay. Next. Okay, these are the formulas, students out there. Okay, Sean, can you read the formula?
Yes.
To find the selling price.
So for selling price is cost price plus profit.
Yes.
If you're looking for the cost price, it's selling price minus profit. As for the cost price,
We have two
depends.
situations here. Okay, one
Yeah.
is we minus the profit. Okay, the other one is we plus the loss. Okay.
Okay. So this one here for loss, cost price is equivalent to selling price plus loss. And if we're looking for profit, again, I think this is also depending on whether they have profit or loss, right?
Okay.
So for profit is selling price minus cost price, and loss is equivalent to cost price minus selling price.
No, to find the profit, it is fixed because why? The selling price minus the cost price. Only then you can get the profit because the selling price is higher than the cost price.
That's
and same
right.
goes to the loss, the cost price minus the selling price because the selling price is lower than the cost price. Okay, got it, the formulas?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay, next we move on. Okay, let's understand the terms, more terms. Okay, what is discount and what is rebate? Okay, any idea from you?
I assume that discount and rebates are the same, right?
Yeah. Okay, it's a deduction, right? Discount also you deduct from the amount. Rebate also you deduct from the amount. But the difference is rebate you deduct directly. Okay, for discount the amount deducted from original price and usually it is in the percentage. Have you visited the shopping complex, Sogo,
yes.
Parkson? Okay, usually they have the year-end sale, sale, right?
Yes, correct.
Festival sales during the festivals. Okay, what you will see?
I usually see, discount 50%,
Yes.
discount 30%.
Of course, discount 70%, all the people like, right?
Oh,
They grab
yes.
for that 70%, okay? So normally we will see 10%, 50%, 20%, 70%, up to 70% you can get the discount. So it depends on the discount. Normally it is in the percentage. So that is the discount, okay?
okay.
Students out there, you have to calculate the discount, okay? And then rebate, you just deduct directly, okay? Deduction from a total payment or partial refund of money after a purchase of goods. For an example, you see the LCD projector, okay,
Yes.
in the screen. So they give you rebate for, let's say it is around 5,000. They give you straight away. They give you 250 rebate. So you just minus the amount directly. Meanwhile, for discount, you have to find how much is the percentage, and then only you have to deduct from the total amount that you have to pay. You got it, Sean?
So that means, if correct me if I'm wrong, so discount is always shown in a percentage form, but
Yes.
rebate is directly the amount
Yes,
that will be
both
deducted.
are deduction from the total amount that's supposed to pay. Okay?
All right.
Okay. Next, bill. What is bill? This bill all categorized under documents. Okay? Okay, so normally what is bill? A written statement of any purchase of goods or services received. You can see here, the examples are...
This one here.
Yeah. Okay. And receipt is what? An evidence of payment made, right? Okay. Where you can get the receipt normally?
Normally, after I've make a payment, let's say for example, or during a sale in a supermarket or a shopping complex when I purchase a shirt. And after I made a purchase, after I've paid for the shirt, I will receive this small piece of paper, and I think that is a receipt. Is that correct?
Okay, yes, you are right. Okay, how about invoice?
Invoice.
Is this a new term for you or?
Isn't it the same invoice and receipt?
Yeah, that's the confusion here. Okay, what's the difference between receipt and invoice? Invoice is the information of goods or services supplied to the customer and the total amount that need to be paid by the customer that is recorded in detail. That is the difference. Okay, for receipt you just get your total payment. Okay, what's the goods? Okay, in invoice you have the full detail. Okay, the recorded detail. Okay.
Yes.
Next. Okay, this is an example of invoice. Okay. Now, service tax. What do you understand about service tax?
Service tax, I think normally if we go to a restaurant and we order food, there will always be this extra service tax. So I think this is something to do with anything that has to do with service.
You have to pay a small amount that for the services that you receive. Normally, in your, as what Sean said, like in the restaurants or in the hotels, okay, whereby we receive the service from the people. Okay? So tax that needs to be paid for the service provided by a certain business, okay, such as hotels and restaurants. Okay, so that is service tax. Okay, normally how many percent you have been
if I'm
charged?
not mistaken, it's about 10%.
Oh, it's so high, 10%. Are you willing to pay 10% for the service that
If the
you
service
received?
is really good, then yes.
Yeah, okay. Normally it starts from 6%, right?
Oh yes. Oh
Yes.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Can you show the text here from here?
For
Examples. Okay.
Okay, so this one's here.
It's from here. Okay.
Oh, this one.
It's circled there.
Okay. So I'm just
So
going to
can
lift it up and
can
show
you
it to
say
the
what's
camera.
the circle there?
So here you can see there is a 5%. Is this the one?
It's tax, right? Okay,
No.
5% tax.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So that's an example. Okay. Next, we move next. Okay. You can see it here. Okay.
Okay.
In the screen shown, there is a service tax. Okay. The food costs only 45 ringgit 80 cent. Why is the total payment is about 48 ringgit and 55 cent, Sean?
Oh.
Normally kids will ask that.
Yeah.
Okay, right? As a parent, we have to answer for them. Okay.
Yeah.
The total cost is only 45.80, but why we have to pay more for that?
Oh, because of the service tax.
Yes. So as a parents, that includes the service tax of 6%. Okay. You can see in the screen. Okay, 2 ringgit 75 cent is the service tax, which is charged as 6%.
Okay.
Next, what is interest and what is dividend?
Okay. This is.
I remember the bank officer said to
yes,
you,
correct.
okay, they're
So this
giving
is
the highest interest in the bank, right? Okay. So what is interest, as you understand?
So if let's say we're relating it to a bank, when we save money or we keep money in the bank, we'll receive some sort of return from the bank itself. So that's always in a percentage,
It's
right?
only from the bank. Okay. Kids out there, you should remember that in year 5 you have learned about saving and investment. Okay, so under savings it comes the interest. Okay, so an amount of money received on savings kept in the bank, so it could be 2%, it could be 1.5%, and it could be 6% and more than that. Okay, could be 10% also. It depends on the capital that you save in the particular banks. Okay,
Okay.
if your amount is big, so you will get the higher interest.
Okay.
And how about dividend?
That's a good question. I'm not so sure.
Dividends comes under investment. Okay, savings and investment. You already know what is saving and what is the investment. So for investment, we get the dividend. It's also amount of money that we receive. Distribution or part of the company's profit. They distribute part of their profit to the customers. Okay, normally it is in the private limited to the shareholders. Okay, what I say as the customers. Okay, or shareholders based on the percentages on the shares that they owned.
Okay. Yeah.
So which is higher?
I think it depends though. I think dividends are higher because
Yes.
if the company of which we have the shares has a higher earning, that means we receive higher dividends.
Yes. Okay, compared to the interest, dividend is higher in return. Okay, you got it?
Yes.
Okay. Next, we move on. Okay, asset. Do you normally listen what is asset?
Yeah, I always heard of the word asset. What does that mean?
Okay, asset means something that you own.
Okay.
How much cash do you have in your purse now?
Maybe 15 ringgit.
50 ringgit.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so that is your asset
Okay.
currently. Okay, that's something that you own. Okay.
Yes.
So like cash, land, and properties. Okay, look at the examples here. Okay, what are they? Can you tell me?
We have savings,
Yes.
a car, cash, land, house, and jewelry.
Okay, savings in home, in your piggy bank, or in the bank, okay, outside there. Car and house, you have to settle the payment fully. If you're still paying monthly, the installment, is it
Yes.
comes under asset, Sean?
Paying? I think so.
I said that's something you own fully.
Oh.
If you're still paying the installment to the bank, that means the car is still under the bank, right?
I see. Okay, so
So
then
it's
that's
not
not
yet
an asset.
your own
So
asset, right?
Only something that belongs to us.
Yes, that means if you
Okay.
fully paid for your car installment, your house, then it becomes your asset.
I see.
Okay, nowadays
Okay.
people like to buy a lot of jewelries, golds, okay, for their asset, and also land. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Do you understand what is asset?
Yes,
okay,
teacher.
Now, let's move on to liability. So what is liability?
So based on what's on the screen, so it's a financial liabilities or debts.
Yes, it debts. Do you have debts, Sean?
If I were to owe someone, that would mean
Yes.
debt, right? So if let's say I
Sure,
have,
yes, I can say yes. Why?
because I have a car and I'm still paying the
because
bank.
Sean is having credit card.
Oh, yes,
you're
that's
right.
true, yes.
Okay, we look at the examples, Sean. Okay, can you say out?
Okay, so we have education loan, house or car installment.
Installment, yes.
So we have credit cards,
Yes.
insurance, outstanding bill, and tax.
Tax. Because why? Tax and also the insurance we are paying installment, right?
Yes.
Okay, either you are paying monthly, quarterly, annually, so it's still you are paying, right, until it not yet reach the maturity, right? So it
Yes.
comes under the liabilities. Say, let's say you got your insurance fully paid maybe after 20 years. So once you get the maturity fund, it comes your asset.
Asset.
That's the
Oh,
difference. Okay.
okay.
And car and house, it's still under installment. It is a liability.
Yes.
That means you are responsible. You have to pay until the end, right?
Okay, yes.
Okay. So that's about asset and liability.
All right.
Understand that?
Understand, teacher.
Okay, you're a good student. Okay, this is an example of asset and liabilities. Okay, formula, you see. We have two persons here. One is Puan Liza and the other one is Encik Razik. Okay, can you tell me which is the richer person?
Oh, looking at this here, I believe
You have to
it
do
will
the
be
comparison between
the assets
the
and
asset
liabilities,
and liabilities.
right?
So, what you can tell about who's the richer person?
I think it's Puan Lina because her assets are higher than her liabilities.
Yes, you are right. Okay, even though Mr. Rafiq got 250,000, but his liabilities are higher than Puan Lina. So
Yeah.
in this case, we can tell that Puan Lina is the richer person because once your liabilities are lesser and lesser, you become rich.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So kids, you must know. Okay. So. What do you prefer now? Asset, you want to own more asset or you want to have more liabilities?
I want more assets.
Okay, that's a good character of an entrepreneur. Okay, now we also have insurance. Okay, what is insurance?
So I think this is something to protect ourselves
Do you
or
have
our
insurance
family.
policy?
Yes, I do.
Yes. Okay, people normally they have insurance policy, and nowadays in the pandemic, okay, we should have insurance policy, right? Do you agree with me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. For further explanation, insurance is a type of monetary tool bought to protect oneself from from any accident, okay, and also gives protection if something bad were to happen to the person, like what? Like
Maybe
incident, like
accidents.
sickness, okay,
Yes.
or not only for the personal but also for the family and their belongings. That means their goods, okay.
Yes.
Okay, later we see what are they. Okay, it could be short term and long term savings, okay, and types of insurance we have two: life insurance and general insurance. General insurance cover to the properties like motorbike, house, tourism, and personal properties. Okay.
Okay.
So do you understand?
Yes,
Insurance.
teacher.
Okay. We also have takaful. In Malaysia, we have takaful. So, any idea about takaful?
I'm not so sure. Maybe you can explain it to me.
Okay, all the students out there, you have takaful insurance. Okay, so what is takaful? It's also an insurance coverage based on Sharia principle. Okay, that's why I say in Malaysia we have takaful. Okay, types of takaful are family and general. Okay, so for family we have protection and also for children education. For general, as what I say, for the properties.
Yes.
Okay, okay now. So what is the importance of the insurance?
I think it's mainly for protection.
Yes, okay. To help reduce the financial burden of oneself in the family in order to happen even like loss or accident.
Okay,
It's
yes.
entirely to protect the reduce the financial burden. Okay, now time to test your
My
understanding.
knowledge. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Can I have you here, Sean?
Okay, I'll just go over there. Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
All
okay.
right. So, what do we have here?
This is a task for you.
Okay.
Can you see the terms over here?
Yes, we
okay,
have
all the 14
a lot of-
terms that I introduced. Okay, this is the definition.
Okay.
Now I want you to match it to the correct definition.
Okay, so the first one I have here is obtained when the selling price is higher than the cost price. Selling price higher than the cost price, that would mean that is profit.
Yes, where is the profit?
Inside
Yay.
here. Next one, the amount deducted from original price in percentage. So this is about deduction, but in percentage,
Percentage, yes.
this would mean this is discount.
You got the hint word correctly.
Yes.
Yeah, proud of you.
Okay, so the next one that we have here, let me just bring it forward. And evidence of payment made. So I believe if it's evidence, this should be a receipt.
Yes, receipt. Comes
Receipt.
under
And that one
documents.
is here.
yes.
Okay, so let's put this here.
Okay.
The next
Keep
one that
on
we have,
going.
debts. Oh, this is something that we don't want, but because it's something that we don't own yet, that would mean it is a liability.
Yes, right.
Yeah,
That's
so
the liability.
goes over here. Now for our
Yeah,
pupils
keep
who are
on
watching
going, keep on
online,
going.
can you guess this one? Distribution of part of company's profits. So this is something like an
Company's
earning,
profit, yes.
but it is not interest. This is dividend.
Yes, you are right.
Dividend is over here.
Okay, so far so good.
Okay, the next one, a written statement of any purchase of goods or services received. So this is a written statement. Statement means something that is a bit more detailed, I would
Yes,
believe.
but
So,
good and service that you received.
So this is an invoice.
Yeah, you are right.
An invoice would go over here. The next one that we have, an amount of money received on savings kept in the bank. Aha! In the bank.
Yes.
So this is the keyword that we have here that teacher said only in the bank. That would mean it is it refers to interest.
Okay.
So
Once
interest.
it sounds bank, you know already it is interest.
Interest
okay,
over
I
here.
have you. Okay.
Okay, the next one, deduction from a total payment after a purchase of goods. Deduction from total payment. So earlier we had deduction by a
Direct deduction,
percentage.
yes.
This one is a direct, would mean that is a rebate.
Wow, you can remember all the terms.
Oh
Wow.
yes. Next one. Tax that need to be paid for the services provided by certain business. So this again, the word is tax,
Tax,
and the word here is service.
Service.
Can you guys guess? That's right, it's service tax. Is that correct, teacher?
Yes, you're right.
Service
Okay.
tax is over here.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we have a few more. Going to go really quick. Obtained when cost price is higher than selling price. If cost is higher, that means we are at a loss.
Loss.
And loss goes
the loss?
over
Oh, yeah.
here. Thank you,
Okay.
teacher. Next one, price of selling a good. The keyword is right here. Can you guys guess? Selling, so this is selling price. Is that correct? Oh yes, correct. Selling price goes over here. We got 3 more. Price of goods obtained by a seller. If you're a seller and you
Straight away from
obtained
the
it,
factory, yes.
correct. So that's a cost price.
Yes, you're right. Again.
Here.
Yes.
Next
And
one
we
will be things that own permanently. Now, I know this one. It's an asset.
Yes.
Okay,
You're
asset
right.
is over here. And last but not least, the information of goods or services supplied to customer that is recorded in detail. This in detail then should be actually an invoice.
Is the invoice, right?
And this
Okay.
is the
Never
other
mind.
way here.
Okay.
So this one here
read
again,
it
a
out.
written statement of any purchase of goods or services received. This is actually bill.
Bill, yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to put this here.
Okay, and we have, okay, all done?
So I put everything. So did I get it all correct, teacher?
Yes, you are very, very good boy today.
Yay, thank
and
you so much.
understand well everything. Okay, you understand all the terms, and I'm pretty sure all the children out there also you must you understand what about the financial terms that we learned today. We teacher introduced to you today.
All right. So because I've answered all correctly, how many stars do I get?
How many stars, kids, we can give him? I give him 10 stars.
10 stars! Wow! Thank you so much, teacher. And I guess those of you who guessed it correct as well also received 10 stars. And because everyone did so well, we're going to take a short break. Back to you after this on Level 2 on DLP TV KPM. You are now watching Level 2 on DLP TV KPM. Our subject for today is Mathematics DLP Year 6. Okay, teacher, I've already prepared my calculator. What are we going to do now?
Yes, Sean. So far, so good. Okay. So can you help me to fill the blanks here to find the cost price, selling price, or either profit or loss?
Okay, sure, can. So the first one here we have is jewelry. That's the cost price and profit. So I have to fill in the selling price. So this, so cost price minus with profit, I get the selling price of 10, sorry, not minus, plus, sorry, cost price plus profit, I get 10,847 ringgit. So here, 10,847.
Yes, this is correct because why? The selling price is higher than the cost price.
Alright, so the next one I have to find the cost price of the motorcycle and given the selling price and also the profit. For this, I will have to find the cost price. So cost price is equivalent to selling price minus profit. Let me just get that there.
That's the correct formula.
And the price is 12,800. So let me write this here.
Yes, you're right because the cost price is lesser than the selling price. Okay, then only you can obtain a profit.
Okay, so the next one here, oh, a house. Cost price is given and then a loss. I have to find the selling price. Because it's a loss, so that means it's sold lower than the cost price. So that would mean cost price minus loss. Let me calculate this. And the price or the answer is 601,200. 601 and
yeah, with more confidence. You're right.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Oh, looks like we already have the answers here. So this was used for this. This was used for this. And we have this one. We'll just cross this out. Oh, and we have one more. But never mind. Let me just double check. This is a fridge. So we're given the cost price, we're given a loss, like teacher Kalai has mentioned. If it has a loss, means the selling price it's sold below the cost price. So
lesser
that would mean
than the cost price.
7,935 minus 1,790. I get the same over here. So 6,100.
Wow, our Sean is simply superb. Okay.
Thank you so much, teacher.
Yes. Okay. So finally, you got that understand about cost price, selling price, profit, and loss. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for your understanding.
And how many stars do I get for completing
Another
this?
10 stars for
Woohoo!
Sean.
10 stars for me and for you as well. All right, shall we continue?
Yes, Sean.
Okay, I'll just head on over there.
Okay. So for further activities, okay, after you learn all the terms, you are going to apply it in our daily life, right? Okay,
Yes.
so look at some example here. Okay, Mr. Alex bought a car. He paid an advance payment of 40%. Okay, for that car, and the remaining he got a bank loan. Okay, this is what usually people do to get a car, right? Okay, kids,
Yes.
you must know this. The bank charges an interest rate of 3.2%. Okay, there is an interest charge because why? The bank give you the balance cash. Okay, and then the charges are for 5 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you see the price for the car is 65,000. So the question sounds: calculate Mr. Alex monthly installment. We must know that if you own a car, okay, using the bank loan, you have to pay it monthly, right? So how to calculate this? Okay. So you have to understand the keywords there. Okay. He already paid 40% for the as a what is that, down payment, and then the balance you took a bank loan with the interest of 3.2%. So first thing you have to minus that 40%, right? Okay, so what we do, step 1, we find the 40% out of the 65, the total price of the car. So it is about 26,000. So you minus, you get the balance. Okay, that is the 39,000. So that 39,000, remember, Mr. Alex took a bank loan, right? Okay,
Yes.
for step 2, we times with the 3.2%, okay, that given by the bank. Okay, it's about 1,242, and then we times it with 5, because why? It going to pay for 5 years. So it is about 6,240. Okay, step 3, we proceed with, we plus with the balance cash, that is 39,000, we plus with the interest, that is 3.2. Okay,
Yes.
so it's about 45,240, and then we divide it by 60. Why? 5 years, they are 12 months.
Yes.
Okay, you times with 5, they are 16 months. Okay,
Ah.
so once you divide the total, so you will get 754. That is the monthly installment that Mr. Alex going to pay.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, you
now.
understand? Okay.
Yes.
Next, we move on to another question. Okay, another what integrated in our daily life. Okay, kids. Okay, it's a receipt here. Okay, we have quantity. We have DG perfume. Price per unit is 80, and we have Lee Sarah perfume. 45 quantity, price per unit is 30, and we have another Daisy perfume, three types of perfume here. Okay, this is under 20, whereby one is cost about 50 ringgit. Okay, here we have to find the total amount to be paid, but we notice here they give you 30% discount. At the same time, you have to pay 6% of sales tax. Okay, remember what we learned about discount and sales tax, kids? How to find it? Okay, so this is how you gonna pay your bills in your daily life. Okay, so first thing we have to find the total for each of that. 60 times 80, 45 times 30, 120 times 50, you get the total. It's about 12,150. Okay, so from the total you are entitled for 30% discount. So what we must do here, discount sounds what? You deduct. Okay, so first thing you find that 30%. Okay, so to find the 30%, 30 over 100 we times by the total 12,150, you will get 3,645.
Yes.
So that 30% you have to minus again from the total, or you can calculate in vice versa. You take for the 70%, straight away you will get that 8,505.
Yes.
Okay, so once you get the total, okay, so for after the discount 30%, the new total is 8,505. And here we have another step. Okay, the person charge you 6% of sales tax. When it comes to sales tax, are you going to add or are you going to deduct? For discount, we deduct. For sales tax, we have to add on, kids. Okay, so first thing you have to find how much is the 6%. So for that, 6 over 100 we times by 8,505, because the new total. So you will get 510 ringgit and 30 cent.
Yes.
Okay, so that 530 cent, remember we have to add on with our total, because it is a tax charge to us. So once you add, you will get 9,050 ringgit and 30 cent. Okay, but we see here, okay, after the sales tax, the total amount to be paid is 9,050 ringgit and 30 cent. Initially it was 12,000 plus, we deduct the 30% and then we add with the 6%. Okay, hope you got it. Okay, next time again to test our Sean. Okay, Sean, are you ready?
Yes, I am. I also prepared
it's
a
going to
whiteboard.
be challenging for you. Okay, can you try this?
Okay, so Emelina bought a tablet and a watch. For the purchase of the watch, she received a 15% discount. I have to calculate the total purchase. So step 1, I have to find the price of the watch after a 15% discount. So price of the watch right now is RM600. So I'm going to minus off 15%, right? So this 15%, after I calculate it, 15% of 600, this is actually, wait, 600, 15% is, 90 ringgit. So I'm going to minus off 90 ringgit. And that would mean the price of the watch alone is 510 ringgit. Now for question A, calculate Emelina's total purchase. That means that watch, 510 ringgit, plus the tablet 900 ringgit, I would get so RM 510. Oops, RM. My mistake, teacher. 510 plus with RM 900 ringgit.
The price of a tablet.
Yes, that's right. I will get RM 1,401 ringgit. Let me just double check. Yep, that's
So
for
that's the
question
price
A.
that Amelina total purchase, right?
Yes, correct. So this
Yeah,
is
you are
for
right.
question A. Now for question B, she used 2 vouchers worth 50 ringgit each. Calculate the total payment for using the vouchers. So for each product, there are 2 products, 50 ringgit voucher, which means that I get a discount of 100 ringgit because 50 times 2, right? So that would mean from here 1,410 ringgit. Let me just minus off really quickly. RM 100 ringgit.
It's a straight deduction. okay?
Correct, which means I get it for only 1,000. Oh, let me just make a here 1,310 ringgit. Is that correct, teacher?
Yeah, finally got the right answer.
Ah,
Okay.
yay! How many stars will I get for this?
Sean deserves for another 50 stars right now.
50
okay,
stars! Wow! Thank you so much, teacher. And hopefully those of you who I hope also understand and also got the same answers as me. Right now I'm going to take a short break. Back to you after this on Level 2 on Didik TV KPM. Welcome back. You're now watching Level 2 on Didik TV KPM. Our subject for today is Mathematics DLP Year 6 together with Teacher Kalai as well as Teacher Shamila as our sign language interpreter. So teacher, what are we going to do for this segment?
Okay, for this segment, Sean, since you are only one charming and extraordinary student for me today,
Yes.
it's time to test you again.
Oh no, okay.
Are you ready for that? This
Yes,
time we
I
are
am,
going
teacher.
to do online interactive activity.
Oh, that's interesting. So it will be a quiz,
you're going
right?
to answer a quiz.
Okay. Alright, so we have the quiz on the screen right now. Shall we begin?
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, go.
Oh, which
Which
of
of the following is not categorized under life insurance protection?
Oh.
The choices are there.
Okay, life insurance protection I think is tourism.
Is that? Yes.
Yay!
Okay. Well done. Okay, we go for the second one.
Ooh. Ooh, I got all these points. Thank you.
Okay, Miss Pooja bought a sofa set at the price of 5,650 ringgit.
Okay.
So that's the cost price. She wants to get profit of 980. Determine the selling price that Pooja adds to set.
Okay, so this
She
means
wants profit.
a profit, right? So I have to I have to add together the selling price and also the profit, and I get 6,630 ringgit. That's the one in green.
Cost price you add with the profit.
Yes.
So that is the selling price. Should be
Yay!
right, correct.
And now based on the quiz, how many stars do I get?
Oh, you did well. So Sean, I'm going to give you 50 stars.
Another 50 stars. Thank you so
Stuff.
much, teacher. And before we end our lesson today, could you kindly summarize what we have
of
learned
course,
today?
for the students out there, okay, we have learned about topic money under financial literature, and I have introduced the 14 terms, the financial terms, okay. By learning all this, I hope you become a good finance manager for your own self and also for your family, and then try to be a good entrepreneur in future.
Thank you so much, teacher. And what about my overall performance? How well did I do for the entire lesson?
Oh, it's superb. Okay.
Thank you so much. And of course, with
You
your
are the
help.
extraordinary student for me today. Okay.
Thank you so much, teacher. And let's say if you want to get enhancement
Okay,
exercises.
for more extra enhanced and interactive activities, students can log into the portal Delima Sumberku. Okay.
Thank you so much, Teacher Kalai, for our lesson for today. And of course, thank you to our sign language interpreter, Teacher Shamila. And for those of you watching, hopefully it's been beneficial to all of you, and we'll see you in our next lesson. Till then, bye! Oh, we have another quiz,
Yes,
right?
Sean,
Yeah, let's go
okay.
forward. Okay.
Okay, can you have it? You
Okay.
just tell me either it is live. Or it is a asset.
Okay.
Right?
Oh,
How about
this is land, so this should be asset.
Yes, you are right. Okay, good. Again, you are performing very good. Okay, how about this?
Oh, this is a check. Looks like money, so I will say asset.
Yes, because you own it, right? Okay,
Aha,
good. Yeah, super
okay.
duper. Now this, how about this?
Oh,
It's going
this
to
looks
be
like a
tough for you.
house. Wow, but it looks really expensive. So I think I will need to take a bank loan for that. So that would mean I have to pay for the bank loan. Liability.
Yes, of course, you're going to pay monthly, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Oh.
Super. The last one. How about this?
Ooh, a credit card. I can go shopping. But this would mean it's a credit. So credit would mean it is liability.
Yes, why it is liability? Can you justify
Because
your
we have
answer?
to owe. We're paying the bank's money before our money.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Didik TV KPM